We should be coming up on the stairs soon. Wait, Tim, there's something over there. Wandering Watcher. And he has a cube on his back.
Oh.
A Dusk Noir. That cube must be forcing it to keep watch. We should give it a wide berth. But the poor thing's being controlled. Isn't there anything we could do to help? That notice we saw said something about controllers, right? Yeah. It might have been talking about the cube controllers. That notice said they're in the standby room. So we can rescue Dusk Noir once you reach the standby room? I think so, yeah, and we're headed there anyway to get the passcode to the stairs. Right, let's head for the standby room then, without being spotted by Dusk Noir. Okay, so we have to go past him, up, all the way to the left. Okay. God, that's a long way to go. Good thing he's the only one keeping watch. What's over here? It's a door leading downstairs, but it's locked. Well then, no point waiting here. We can find the passcode in the standby room. Understood. Okay, I could go all the way this way. Keep my eye on Dusk Noir. Okay. I'll wait till he goes back to the right, and then I could sneak past him. Is he gonna keep going up? Okay. Oh, I guess I could go all the way up then. I don't know if this is a safe spot. Oh god. He's gonna be turning around. Coming back this way. Okay. I'm hiding. Oh, he's going back the other way. Okay. Go this way. What's over here? Nothing? Where are you going, Dusk Noir? Going back that way? Okay. Okay, we made it. We should be safe here for now. Yeah, let's hurry up and find that passcode and a controller. Okay, there's a thing on the wall that I can't look at, apparently. Look, it's a cube controller. Nice, we can use it to make Dusk Noir stop patrolling. Yeah, oh, and the passcode is written down right here. The passcode is 2806, huh? Alright, that'll let us finally use the stairs. Okay then, let's head back to Dusk Noir. Noir. Thanks for stopping that weird feeling. No worries, pal. We got you.
Hey.
Got any special skills? Huh? What was that? Something about souls? I think we're better off not asking Dusk Noir to elaborate. You really don't know, eh? One day you were just suddenly here? The cube must have messed up its memory. I feel so bad for it. Sounds like Unitas has been controlling Dusk Noir for a real long time. It's been forced to patrol this area by itself for ages. That must have been so lonely. Alright, we can finally use the stairs. Yeah, I'll just punch in the passcode, which was 2806.
Tim. Oh.
Wait, hold on. I want to go back. Can I go back? Pikachu wanted to talk to me about something.
You okay? I'm glad you came to your senses. Since you're not attacking me, you must be back to normal, right?
Okay. 2806.
Okay.
Nice, it's unlocked. Part of me. No, what? I combined both those sentences. Nice, it's unlocked. Part of me thought that passcode wasn't gonna work. Now we can get to B3. We haven't forgotten to investigate anything on this floor, have we? No, I think we're fine. Let's sit down. Have we forgotten something? I would hate it if we did. Lab building B3. Alright, we made it to B3. Another floor closer to the one that Mayor's supposed to visit. We'll need to be more careful than ever. Right, our first order of business should be figuring out how we're going to get downstairs. If you need a floor map, there's one right here. I see. The stairs down to B4 are at the end of this hallway. There's a storage room past the stairs too. What do you suppose those detainment rooms in the center are? Reminds me of the rooms at the police station. If they're the same as the rooms at the station, there might be Pokemon being held there. I just hope there aren't any more Pokemon that are enduring what Uber went through. I'm definitely curious about those detainment rooms, but we should check out the stairs first. We shouldn't wander around and risk getting caught by Unitas. Right, stairs first. Let's go, Pikachu. Okay, check the stairs. Okay, so we gotta go this way.
Whoa. I think we're better off not opening this door.
Probably.
Pikachu. Where in the world is that Cramorant? I swear it ran off this way.
Why did it even swallow the controller in the first place? We can't stop that Excadrill without it.
It'd be more efficient if we split up and searched.
Good idea. I'll keep looking here while you check downstairs.
Okay, I'll change the passcode to the stairs just in case.
It's gonna be a pain in the neck coming and going without card keys.
Ah, stop complaining. Come on, Houndoom.
Sounds like the Pokemon going berserk in that room is an Excadrill. Yeah, and they can't stop it because Cramorant swallowed their controller. But we've got our own problems to deal with right now. It sounds like the Unitas stooge who stayed on this floor doesn't have a card key for the elevator. And the other one said she was going to change the passcode to the stairs. Are we stuck here then? How can we get downstairs? Don't give up now, Tim. For all we know, there's an extra card key in that room. Maybe, but we've got to stop that Excadrill first before we can sleuth around in there. Which means we need to find that Cramorant and get it to spit up the controller. Going by that map we saw, there should be another room up ahead. Let's start by checking there. Okay. The door to the staircase requires a passcode to open, same as the ones we've seen before. Sure, but how do you figure out the new passcode now that it's been updated? Okay.
Hey,
This looks like a storage room. It seems like the only place Cramorant could have escaped to. Hey, Cramorant, where'd you go? Come out, wherever you are. Oh man, it's someone from Unitas. It's too dangerous to go any further. We don't know what we're walking into. Let's go back and join the others for a minute. I see, thanks for catching us up. The passcode for the stairway has been changed, and getting a card key for the elevator is going to be tricky. If we want to find a way to get downstairs, the only option left is to search the detainment rooms. And to do that, we've got to stop Excadrill. Our only hope is to find Cramorant before Unitas does and get the controller. If we can do that, we'll be able to search inside those rooms. We'll be able to help Excadrill too. The question is, how do we find a Cramorant without getting caught by Unitas? If Cramorant's hiding, it might be hard for just the two of us to find it on our own. I appreciate the enthusiasm, Growlithe, but we gotta emphasize stealth on this one. Which means the Pokemon we should be asking is... Think you can help us out again, Luxray? Okay. Look for Cramorant. Whoa, Excadrill's still on a rampage. I'll take a look into the room. Steel head, steel claws. Terrifying. The rampaging Excadrill has a cube-shaped device attached to its back. It appears to be the same as the ones they put on us at the police station. So that's what's going on. Poor Excadrill. I feel for you, buddy. Are you saying that humans are forcing Excadrill to act this way? No, Cramorant swallowed the controller. So, at this point, Excadrill's completely out of control. That truly is a frightening device. I wonder if it'll settle down if we can get the cube off its back. Maybe we should keep our distance, actually. For now, let's look for Cramorant. Alright. Well, I mean, I don't think he's in there, right? Oh, I see a Hariyama. And wait, hold on. Is there someone over here? Yeah, there's also Pokemon through the other room back there. Can't tell who it is. Let's see.
Huh? Is that?
Eek, run away!
Hey, wait! Why are you flying away? I found the Cramorant!
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's why. Unitas is after him. Hey,
Chase that Cramorant! I will, but there's also a human in the storeroom. We better keep an eye on that person's movements so we can maneuver around him. Lucky for us, Cramorant seems to have scattered feathers behind him as he ran. If we follow those, we should be able to find him. Try to get us through there without being spotted by the humans, Luxray. Just watch. Okay. Well, let's see. This person is walking that way. Where are you going? Okay, he's walking all the way over there. I just need to make sure where he's going. Okay, so if you went up that way. Okay, he's right there. Oh, is he coming back? I just need to look for my opportunity to sneak past him. Okay, he's walking further. Let me see. Okay. I think he's gonna stay in place. He just keeps going back and forth. Alright, let's follow these feathers. And then over here? Wait. I see Cramorant in a box. Really? Which box? Here we go.
hey, Cramorant, you're in there, yeah?
Jeez, they found me. Wow, he sheds feathers quick. Oh, I know you. We met before, yeah?
right. I saw you gulp down the Aurora drop, remember?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah, that's because you were being controlled. So anyway, tell me why you're being chased.
I just, like, wanted to see Turner, so I ran away. Then I swallowed something. Next thing I know, it's all whoa and whoa and whoa.
What did you swallow? What? Oh. Seriously?
Oh, that's a busted up controller.
Look at that. The controller. Don't you worry. I swear I'll get you out of this place.
Thank you. I love how Cramorant is just like, first it was all like, whoa, and then it was like, whoa, and then it was like, whoa. Now that we found Cramorant, let's head back to Tim. Right, and that device? It's a cube controller. We can use it to stop Excadrill. Good, it pains me to see Pokemon being controlled. Hey, so how are we, like, gonna get out of here? Just stick with us, Cramorant. We'll keep you away from Unitas. Whoa, you're gonna, like, escort me out of this building? Thanks, dude. Aren't we trying to get to B5? I'm not sure Cramorant understands that. We'll figure something out. Cramorant still keeps his same personality from before. Love it. Tim, look, we found Cramorant. Great, what about the controller? Got that too. Now we can stop Excadrill. True to great detective form, Pikachu, and you did a great job too, Luxray. Excadrill's in the room just up ahead. We can't get close right now because it's going berserk, but it should calm down if we use the controller to deactivate the cube. Why is this controller sticky? Actually, I don't want to know. This part right here is a switch, right? I'll try to get close to that room Excadrill's in, then I'll press the switch to turn off the cube. Thanks, Tim. Once that's done, we need to search for a way to get down to the next floor. Okay. Excadrill's on the other side of the store. You got the controller ready? Yep. Okay, let's open the door.
Hurry up, Tim! It's coming right at us!
I'm working on it. Stop!
He sounded a bit unsure about that order. He's like, stop? Oh good, it looks like Excadrill settled down. Now you're free, Excadrill. Think we can ask it some questions? It says it's willing to talk.
Hey,
Excadrill are good at digging holes, right? It seems pretty proud of that. It says it forms a single drill with its arms and head. Drilling's its specialty. Doesn't it get dizzy when it drills? I'm wondering about that too. Hey Excadrill, do you ever get dizzy? Oof, it just said, don't be ridiculous. I guess spinning just comes naturally to it.
hey,
By the way, Excadrill, what are you doing in this place? I see, just like Dusk Noir. So someone brought it here against its will and used a cube to force it to keep watch. Apparently it tried to escape by drilling a hole in the wall, but things didn't go as planned. The cube on its back probably stopped it from moving freely. Treating Pokemon like this is just too cruel. What have the humans here been like? More mistreatment of Pokemon, huh? There are more captured Pokemon right here in these rooms. We can't just leave them like this. Yeah, let's set them free. So we were right about the detainment rooms. They're for holding Pokemon captive. Wait, detainment rooms? Yeesh, you'd think we were back at the police station. Same scummy names and everything. We've got to figure out a way to rescue the Pokemon here. Yeah, if we search the room, we'll probably come up with something. We needed to investigate the room anyway. Yeah, we still need to find a card key. Right, okay, let's get this investigation started. Alright, investigate the room where Escadrille is. So I guess these are like glass doors then, because I can see the Pokemon through them. This door's locked. We can't free the Pokemon stuck in there until we find a key. Here's a note from the operations team to the research team. Could be important. Read it out, Tim. The detainment rooms on floor B3 were intended to hold the Pokemon sent to us by Mr. Butler. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, these Pokemon will not be joining us. As a result, the detainment rooms on floor B3 are currently housing Pokemon that were not part of our original plan. Butler, eh? Must be talking about what happened back at the police station. There's a list here with dozens of Pokemon on it. Looks like the list of all the Pokemon in this facility. Some of these names are crossed out. Luxray, Liepard, Impidimp, Sableye, Pangoro. Those Pokemon were at the police station with me, so they were going to be sent here too. Okay, so this is the place? If you guys remember, from what, 2 chapters ago? When Pikachu was being held captive against his will, they had been talking about sending him to some other facility. They said that. So I guess they were originally planning on sending Pikachu here. There are other names too. Excadrill, Hariyama, Corviknight, Poliwrath, Wooper. They're not crossed out, so they must have already been sent here. After that, there's some other stuff about the cubes. The specs of the controller utilized by Mr. Butler are highly confidential. In the interest of maintaining this confidentiality, we destroyed the controller remotely to ensure the police were only able to collect the broken remains. I see. So that's why the controller broke the way it did. They wanted to keep the police in the dark. If there was any doubt of Unita's involvement before, this pretty much proves it. Yeah, but I still want to know more. Let's take a closer look.
Let me see.
Where should we start looking? Alright, how about these books? This looks like a business report written by someone in Unitas. Mass production of the cubes has been completed without incident. Our CEO, Mr. Howard Myers, is scheduled to arrive on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week for a final inspection. The cubes are ready to be shipped pending the completion of this final inspection. Mayor Myers is their CEO. CEO means Chief Executive Officer, right? As in the one who's calling all the shots? You're telling me he's the head honcho of this entire organization? But Papa's the one running Unitas? That can't possibly be true. Of all the things we could have learned about Howard, this is the worst possible one. It's some internal orders within Unitas. There is water leaking from floor B3. Mr. Morlock keeps his valuable research data on floor B4. It is imperative that this leak be repaired as quickly as possible. Sounds like Morlock does all his research on B4. I'm sure there's some useful information there, but we still don't know how to get down there. Let's just keep a cool head and keep looking. It's some sort of key. It could help us get into the locked room. Into a locked room. Okay, if we find any locked rooms, let's try it out. I think that's all in this area. Looks like all in this area. Here's an experiment report about the cubes. I've got a list of Pokemon that the cubes were tested on. Luxray, Liepard, Impidimp, Sableye, Pangoro. Those are some of the Pokemon that were being detained at the police station. The list goes on. Wooper, Dusknoir, Excadrill, Poliwrath, Hariyama, Corviknight. The same Pokemon we saw in that other document. At this time, we lack sufficient data on Pokemon from various regions. Additional data from a greater diversity of species is required to fully optimize the product. They're still planning to collect even more Pokemon.
Well,
So did we find any good info about Unitas? Yeah, I think we've got enough info to make some deductions. Here's another document written by someone in Unitas. Operations team, the details of your mission are as follows. Ooh, found some official orders, did ya? Location, the Galar region. Goal, to advance your research and development of the cubes. Details, gather as many different species of ice Pokemon as possible. So this is why Unitas brought back Darmanitan and the others. Can't believe they got dragged here all the way from Galar. I hope all those Pokemon we met at the ruins are doing okay. They'll be fine. They've got Gordon and Chris helping them out.
Hey,
Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here.
it's important to have a wide perspective when you're looking for something. Whenever you lost your toys as a kid, that's what you always did to find them.
A wide perspective? I mean, I guess. I sure didn't expect to learn that Howard's in charge of all of Unitas. What exactly is he planning to do with this organization? I think I've got an idea. Howard's been pursuing policies related to managing Pokemon, right? He must intend to use the cubes for that. Yep, there's really no other explanation.
I didn't want to believe it, but... Papa, why are you part of this?
Rachel.
Must have been a shock to find out her dear old dad is the head of Unitas. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what to say to her. She probably just needs some space to thank him. I'm sure she'll recover from the shock in her own time. Let's focus on something else for now. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot about the whole Howard reveal, but there's something else that's bothering me. Yeah, what's that? That paper we read earlier that mentioned Butler. Maybe we should focus on that. Why was Unitas capturing and detaining Pokemon? Butler was mainly capturing Pokemon, wasn't he? Right, but why did Unitas want him to do that? I want to mull this one over. It might put us in the right headspace to figure out what Howard's hoping to do. What do you think, Tim? Okay, so why were they capturing and detaining Pokemon? Have you figured out why Unitas has been capturing and detaining Pokemon? As test subjects for the cube, to fund the research, or to distribute the cubes. Unitas may intend to distribute cubes throughout the city by attaching them to the Pokemon on the list. What? They intend to distribute cubes throughout the city by attaching them to the Pokemon on the list. As test subjects, the list of Pokemon report in the experiment report matches the list of detained Pokemon. They might have been gathering Pokemon to use them as test subjects for the cubes. Honestly, I have no idea. Just that it's not to fund the research. That's the only one that I don't think it can be. But they both did these things, right? First they distributed them, and then I guess they were test subjects. But what's the right answer for this one? Hold on, let me see. Think about the reason why Unitas was capturing Pokemon. Well, as test subjects, right? Nice.
Okay.
The Cube experiment report said they needed data about Pokemon. So maybe they were collecting Pokemon to help them perfect the cubes they've been developing. That adds up. The list of Pokemon that got sent here matches the list of Pokemon they experimented on. They must have been testing the cubes out on all sorts of different Pokemon. I guess they wanted to make sure the cubes were compatible with every kind of Pokemon. If the cubes failed to work on even a single Pokemon species, the entire operation would be a bust. The developers must have been desperate to perfect the cubes by any means necessary. Alright. Are there any Pokemon left that we haven't talked to yet? Let's see what they have to say. There might be a clue somewhere that'll help us find a way downstairs. Let us be thorough as we can with... Let's be as thorough as we can with the set of rooms. Okay, we'll do it. I wonder if the key we found will open this door. Looks like it worked. Let's check out what's inside. Alright, so in here we have Corviknight and Poliwrath. I wonder if this Corviknight is the same Corviknight that went wild at the very start of the game. Hey, aren't you the Corviknight that stole my hat? You don't remember, but probably? Hey, no apology necessary. I know it wasn't your fault. You were probably being controlled by one of those cubes. Can you tell me a bit about that? You're such a good flyer that nothing in the sky can scare you, huh? Yeah, you're pretty terrifying when you're flying at someone head-on. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. Or, I guess that's kind of a sore subject, huh? I'm really not blaming you for anything. Sorry I keep bringing it up. Do you remember how they managed to bring you here? I see. You went to sleep one day, and when you woke up, you were in a place you didn't recognize. And that's when they started controlling you with the cube. I'm serious, Corviknight. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah, we're gonna show the world who's really at fault for all this. Poliwrath. Whirly and burly. Whirly and burly. It's a Poliwrath. Doesn't look like it's being controlled right now. Hey Poliwrath, why are you in here? It was kidnapped out of the blue and brought here. It really just wants to go back to its pond. Don't worry, we'll make sure you get home. Just sit tight for a bit, okay? Let's hear what Poliwrath has to say. We might learn something useful. Unbeatable swimmer, huh? You sound pretty confident of that. Too bad it's got nowhere to swim here. No kidding, it's gotta be pretty stressed. Whoa! Why is it swinging its arms around like that? Oh, it's just showing us its favorite swimming stroke. I know, bud. You can't wait to get back into the water.
Hey.
How did you get here? You and Hariyama were flexing on each other when some human... Oh, snap! Oh, snap! I didn't even piece that together. So, I know that this was the Corviknight that we saw at the very beginning of the game. Or, you know, I guess that it was. But I completely forgot. At the very beginning of the game, we also saw Poliwrath and Hariyama, right? In that alleyway. I completely forgot about that. And then all of a sudden, they mysteriously disappeared. You and Hariyama were flexing on each other when some humans suddenly grabbed you? That must have been the PPB. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I've seen Poliwrath and Hariyama fighting in the city before. It looks pretty mad about something. It's upset because they don't give it enough water here. Just like with Wooper, these poor Pokemon. Okay. And then let's try this one. I wonder if the key we found will open this door. Looks like it worked. Let's check out what's inside. So this is the Hariyama that was fighting. And here's a hole in the ground. Packs a straight arm wallop. Wow, Hariyama sure looks riled up. No way, Hariyama, don't even think about it. Huh? What did it say? It's been searching for a sumo opponent. Huh? Yeah, I don't know if you're really suited for sumo. We don't really have time to find out either. Sorry, Hariyama. Sorry, Hariyama. I'm sure you'll find an opponent eventually. It says it loves testing its strength by sumo wrestling. I bet Hariyama would get along well with Darmanitan, but now's not a great time for them to spar. Yeah, if something happened to Darmanitan at this point, we'd be in real trouble. Sorry, Hariyama. Guess you win this round by default. So you were brought here against your will too. I know that happened to a lot of Pokemon here, but I'm surprised they were able to subdue Hariyama. You're assuming Unitas played fair. Apparently they grabbed it while it was in the middle of a standoff with Poliwrath. I see. It's been stomping on the floor every day as part of its training, but at some point the floor started cracking. Believe it or not, Hariyama, I'm pretty sure those cracks are all you. Wow, it's really strong. Here we go. This is where it cracked the floor. Looks like the floor's been weakened here. Ooh, I can just barely see the floor below through these cracks. If we have Darmanitan use its strength to widen these cracks, we might be able to get down there. And risk the whole floor caving in? I don't think so. Fair point. Darmanitan doesn't exactly have a light touch. Still, I think it's a good idea to ask a Pokemon for help here. I don't think there's anything else for us to investigate in the detainment rooms. And we didn't find a passcode or a key card. We'll never get downstairs at this rate. We'll have to think of another way. Jump in the hole? Obviously, right? We need to get down to the next floor, but we can't take the stairs or use the elevator. We gotta think of a third option for getting down there. Let's brainstorm what we can do. I'm open to any ideas, no matter how extreme they may be. Right, there's gotta be a way through. Obviously, we should jump in the hole, right? Did you think of a way to get down to the next floor? Ask Unitas for the passcode. Oh my god. Imagine they just give it to us. Use the card key. Cramorant probably swallowed it. What are the odds of that being the answer? Like, how would you know? Why is that even an option? Cramorant probably swallowed it. Drill a hole in the damaged floor. Or smash through the damaged floor. I mean, those are kind of the same thing, but I think Hariyama might be better suited to doing it. Nope. We might be able to get down that way. Maybe, but don't you think that'd take a while? Oh. The idea's got merit, but think of something more efficient? Okay. So, is it Excadrill?
Okay.
Maybe we could ask Excadrill to drill a hole through the floor. Ah, yeah, I bet Excadrill could carve out a mean hole for us. And if we take it to that section of the floor Hariyama already damaged, why, it could dig through that in no time flat. I'm sold. Let's hit up Excadrill for help. Okay. I mean, I guess Hariyama will take a long time, but how do they expect me to know that? We need to ask Excadrill to dig a hole through the floor for us. Let's go ask right now. Anyway, that's the situation. Think you could help us? It says it's the least it can do. I'm so glad it'll help. Hey, Cramorant! Give that controller back! Did you hear that voice? It's one of those Unitas grunts. They'll probably come in here too. We better hurry. Think you could start digging right away? I'll go get everyone else. Thanks, Tim. Let's see it. Use drill run. It did it.
Yeah.
Wow, you dug that hole in no time. We really appreciate it, Excadrill. Thanks to you, we can finally get down to B4. What about Excadrill and the others, though? Oh yeah, good point. Excadrill, you should get out of here. Just keep heading up. With your skills, I'm sure you'll be able to escape this place. And sorry to stack on the favors, but please take the other Pokemon with you. Oh, and would you find Wooper, Dusknoir, and any others from the upper floors too? Yeah, you go with Excadrill too, Cramorant, and don't let Unitas catch you this time. Thanks, Excadrill. Yeah, I hope we meet again someday. Okay, the rest of us should head down. Are you good to keep going, Rachel? Yeah, I've come this far after all. And I need to stop Papa, whatever it takes. Right, just don't push yourself too hard. Thanks, Tim. Alright then, it's about time we get a move on. We've got no idea what's waiting for us down there, so keep your eyes peeled. Come on everyone, through the hole.